Hi, I'm Rupert from the Kitesurf Centre. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can use your surfboard and some pillows or anything similar to practice your foot changes ready for when we're back on the water, so you can get much more confident with those tacks and jibes. So first of all, get your board, find something to chuck it on, beanbag or just a few pillows stacked up is going to be good. The key thing you want to get that is balance in the middle balance point of the board, so without you on it, it doesn't slide one way or the other. So find that. As you can see with this one, we've got the two foot positions, which we did have straps on that, so we know that we're going to have the balance point probably around about here, so just back from that front foot pad, kind of sitting in the middle of the two. So once you're there, you want to step yourself on and get yourself roughly standing about where those foot straps would be. Often you're going to be, as always with these boards, you're going to be moving your feet around a bit when we're riding, so you're never going to be fixed in those positions. Your feet are obviously going to be walking all over the board. If you can, strap your bar up to something above you. You're not going to be kind of hanging off it, but it gets you used to kind of keeping your hands in that position going for when we're riding along there. So if I was riding, left foot forward, right foot here, first we can get used to that balancing, changing the angle that our board's sitting at. So if we ever want to slow down when we're riding, we always put that weight onto that back foot. That's going to sink the back of the board and slow yourself down. If you're dropping down into a wave, obviously sometimes you're going to need to get that weight forward, but then straight away, remember to pull yourself back up so that we're, don't nosedive the board. Right, so to switch our feet, we have that balance point fairly central there. Riding along, you'd be relaxed on the bar, because when we're on our surfboard, when you are going for that tack or jibe, you're never going to be riding super power with it really in, so don't expect ever to have a lot of pull from here. Often putting that kite above you is going to give you a little bit of lift and help you out a bit, so having a little pull from that bar is going to give you a bit of help, but that's all. So you're standing like this, so you're going to shuffle that front foot back, so you either want it where the foot strap is or slightly further back. It's going to make it a little easier, less distance for that back foot to move around, keeping yourself a little bit more central weight wise. So step to there, you want to try and basically get your two toes to touch, like so. And then as soon as we're there, stepping back to that position we initially started in, but our feet now the other way around. Obviously we can again keep ourselves stable using that bar if you need to. And then if you want to switch back the other way, so we'll be jibing the other way, it's going to be touch your toes and back. Okay, and then if you need to, shuffle that foot a little bit further forward again. So it's all about finding that point where you can balance, switching your feet. So that's the jibe learnt. Now for the tacks, we in that same riding position, feet roughly where those foot straps are going to be, riding along, kite kind of downwind of you. You'd be riding, and then you're going to slowly start steering that board upwind. If that's over where you are, just going to be steering that board up here, just carving it round as it kind of gets to the point where it's basically upwind and you've come to a stop. You're going to almost give it a little pop shove it, so you kind of jump a bit and push that board round. Obviously it's not something you probably want to do if you've got a fiberglass board, so don't try that, you might damage the board, but on the water we give it that extra little bit of pop. Instead we're then going to go from there and you're going to step around, and as you do you're going to pull that front foot back downwind again, and to get yourself riding along. Then back the other way, riding along, steering that board up into the wind. Get to here, give it a little pop, shove it round onto the board, and then pulling that front back downwind again. So you're putting that weight onto the front foot and carving it round, giving it a slight slide. That's where that extra little grip on this is slowing it down, whereas in the water you can pull that board round, and then diving that kite to get that power going again. So I hope you liked today's video on how to switch your feet around for tacks and jibes using a surfboard and how we can practice this at home. One key thing to remember, do take those fins off if you worry about kind of catching them. It's very easy to snap them off, especially if you don't have kind of a high bean bag or anything like that you can balance them on. So please remember to take those off. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit the thumbs up button and then subscribe to the playlist to find out more about how we can do training at home.